But
much.
yeah,
All,
man,
all you with
could I give you my
to
first take on the movie? So I tried watching it the other day over here. Smoked some weed when I got home from work,
Mm-hmm.
and I was too high and paranoid. And I kept thinking the FBI was going to kick my door, and so I turned it off.
Yeah.
Got scared. And so
yeah.
the next day, I just watched it kind of normally, and I was able to get through it. But well, I mean, I don't know. At first, it kind of freaked me out, but then it just seemed kind of like just like a horror film, you know, some weird serial killer kind of vibes, you know, like.
Dude, we
I
smoking
know.
weed.
Huh? Well, I do the class of
Yeah. So Rampage. Should we just get
Yeah,
Rampage.
straight into it?
It
Rampage.
ended up being
Rampage.
like a
Let's talk
decent movie.
about.
I liked it. It wasn't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ovi. Yeah, Turton has only seen like first
That's just the
episode.
first one.
Yeah. So we'll just be
Yeah.
talking about the first one.
No,
I
no,
guess
but, dude. I want to talk about all of the episodes. Come on,
No,
man.
I mean,
you
dude,
can. You can if you want. I
Dirt
mean, it's not
hasn't
like.
seen them all yet. How can we do a review if he
Yeah,
hasn't
well,
seen them?
yeah, okay,
Well, you
okay.
could read it. You could read about it
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Wikipedia.
we can like stretch it out because it's like it's a movie to talk about a lot. Like even the first episode, you have to like yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, maybe we could talk about the first one today because I think the first one really sets up everything for
Yeah,
the other two,
yeah,
and then maybe next well, when we come back to it, we can talk about the second and the third one in one review, if that works for everyone else. Like I don't know if you like if you want to cram two movies in a week, Jordan.
You probably could, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever works. But yeah, let's just talk about the first one today. Kind of I mean, since we're all on the same page with that, and it kind of sets up everything. We can talk about the second and the third one in one review.
It wasn't really what I was expecting at first. I think that's why I first turned it off because I thought, oh shit, this is like. But I don't know. I didn't know what I was gonna watch, but the first 10 minutes or so, I thought, man, this is gonna make me look bad if I'm like, I don't know. Like it just seemed kind of
If I'm
like something I
enjoying
wasn't
it.
supposed to be watching or something. Yeah. And to be
Yeah.
honest, that's like something that I think freaks me out more than anything. I think more than like natural disasters or anything. It's just like a terrorist attack. You never know who's gonna do it. Too,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that was great. That was fucking great.
So like the theme of this kind of movie was kind of interesting to me in a way, but it's I kind of thought it was gonna be racial or something,
Hmm.
but it was just like it was more like
It was more
population
like a white
overpopulation or something.
yeah. It was like he was like the movie team is gonna be like he's gonna be like an eco fascist.
Yeah, something like that.
And maybe his best friend like influenced him to be an eco-fascist because
The
his
one he
best
ends
friend,
up killing you.
even yeah, his best friend was talking about eco-fascism and everything about it, like connected to it. And I don't want to spoil you guys too much, but it's like
Well,
his dad was it's that he's
his dad. Well, at the very end, yeah, they talk
yeah,
about his dad being like involved in some
like
anti-government shit in the
yeah,
past.
anti-government protests. Yeah,
Wait,
like
the main character, which is
no,
Bill
no, no,
Williamson,
no,
is
No, the
no, no,
guy,
no,
his
no,
friend
no.
that he was
oh
He
that
was
yeah
kind of
screaming.
set
He
up
was
at the
screaming.
end.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
set up. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we're giving away the ending right away, but
Yeah, yeah, we're spoiling everybody who hasn't seen it already. And it's a good movie to
it
watch.
starts quick. It starts quick because at first you're thinking, well, this is gonna be a long build up, but it's like he already had this planned out before the movie starts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you see him go to work and whatever, talking to his parents, he already had it in his mind what he was gonna do. It's just he was so good at hiding his plan.
Yeah,
But
we should say too that this is an Uwe Boll film. You know, the guy
Mhm.
who's known for making really shitty video game movies and stuff like that, right? Like
Mhm.
that. Some
yeah,
people say
That's what I
they're
read on
almost like a
Wikipedia.
tax fraud or something like that. He purposely makes them shitty so he doesn't have to pay taxes on. I don't know, weird shit.
dude,
But
he makes cult classic movies. He makes like meme movies.
I mean, but usually Uwe
Usually
Boll
end
is
up
known.
shit,
He's known for making like
shit
shit
movies.
movies, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But
exactly.
like, dude, this movie. You know, this is
This movie
his
is
own
his own
material.
creation,
Yeah,
for
and it's
sure.
actually legit. It's actually legit.
Yeah, Even if there's like a little bit leftist shit in there and liberal shit, but it's still very good. Still very good. The general message is very good, and I like the movie a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy when you think about how long ago this movie came out. It came out what was it,
2009.
2008?
2009.
2009? I mean, bro,
Yeah.
this predates so much stuff. And I think you were saying, Teet, that
I thought Breivik happened like a long time ago.
Yeah, but it was the movie like came out in 2009, and Breivik shit happened like in 2010 or something.
I thought that shit happened in the 90s.
Breivik?
90s?
No,
Yeah. I thought that was like some old thing. Like,
No, dude.
2011,
2010.
2011.
It was 2011 or
Really?
2010. Yeah, so 2011. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of the
So basically, I've been posting this movie like everywhere in games what I play, and basically games and to my friends, to my close friends, like internet friends, real life friends, and this movie is like so fucking based.
dude. Teet, you know, I just typed in Rampage film
Yeah.
into the search engine, right?
Yep.
And you know what shows up?
The
They made a new Rampage film. Not
Yeah,
not
like-
by Uwe Boll. It came out in 2018, and
Yeah.
so the Uwe Boll one doesn't actually show up.
yeah,
The
yeah.
2018 one
Oh,
shows
okay,
up.
cool.
I wonder if they did that on purpose. You know, like they don't want people watching this movie.
Yeah, for sure they did it on purpose. I'm sure.
Well, it's on YouTube, dude. Like, it's there and it shows everything too, which is kind of.
Yeah, which is kind of
Yeah.
based.
Well, I mean, dude, it's just a movie at the end of the day, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
But,
8 watchers. I'm still disappointed that there's not more. Still very disappointed. on that.
I mean, do we actually know if it's true? I mean, it says that there's similarities between the film and
No,
And
it
like did Breivik say it himself? Like maybe in his
no,
notes
he
or something
didn't
like
say he didn't say himself, but yeah,
that? So it's possible. It's possible.
it's possible. It's very possible. It's very yeah. Probably very true that he was influenced by the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. But so should we? I mean, where do we
Get
start?
into it.
Yeah, where do we start? I mean, I like how you said, Durden, that the movie just kind of kicks off real quick, you know, and
Yeah.
and I mean, it's almost got it's almost got. I hate to use the word. I hate to use the fucking the incel word, but I mean, when the movie starts off, the guy I mean, how old is he supposed to be? When
23. He just
23.
got 23. He just got 23.
He's 23, but he's like kind of still living at home, and he's kind of I don't know, trying to figure shit out. And I mean, I guess
It makes it seem like he is, but it seems like he's got everything planned out.
yeah. I mean, he's I mean, it starts off where they're sitting down at the breakfast table, right? And
With the mom and dad, yeah.
yeah, and
I want to talk about that in a minute too.
yeah, they're trying to
The parents are funny.
yeah.
They're so like oblivious of their son, you know.
I mean, well, I mean the interesting thing is, right, is that I mean, dude, there's so many people that are I mean that kind of a lifestyle. I don't want to call it a lifestyle, but that kind of a situation is more and more prevalent in society today. And you know, which is why it's kind of interesting how this movie came out in 2009, right? Where I mean, just because of how shitty the economy is, you know, people like a lot of kids, a lot of younger kids are just not even able to afford to you know afford their own apartment or afford you know. I mean, it's kind of like the boomer meme, right? Where
Yeah.
boomers, what like Homer Simpson or what's it called? The Bundy fucking Married with Children. You know, the guy just fucking sells shoes and he's able to afford a house and have a family, 2 kids, dog, backyard, and that shit just doesn't exist anymore in this you know, more globalized fucking you know, all the fucking manufacturing jobs have been shipped out and shit like that. You know, all this kind of stuff that we all already know about.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, Bill Williamson, who's the main character, he's kind of like an archetypal in that
He's
in
a
that sense.
mechanic. He's a mechanic there in that movie.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a
Pretty
mechanic,
good
but he's
for a
still like
23-year-old.
living at home, you know. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
can't like afford to move out, and they're trying to figure out
Yeah,
like how you
yeah.
know.
And his
Yeah,
boss is some like fucking foreigner or something.
Yeah, his boss looks
He didn't
like
look very white, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his boss, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember
He
his
was-
boss was like giving him shit about like
Yeah,
stop
like,
fucking around with that van and fucking get to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He's like, how about you give me a raise? And he goes, why don't you go
Oh.
fuck yourself?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he was saying that he's like the best worker there.
Yeah, it's like that. You shouldn't talk to your best worker like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't treat your best worker like that. Yeah.
Which is weird because he's 23, and usually 23-year-olds are still kind of like apprentices in mechanic shops. So he must be kind of, you know, obviously, I guess the way he carried everything out, he's pretty smart, but which is weird too. I don't see why he wouldn't just smash out college and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I
like,
guess
to me that what the thing that he did is obviously a lot harder than just probably just getting an education and getting a good job or something.
right. Yeah, I mean,
Which means he really believed in whatever he was doing, you know.
right. Yeah, he obviously, I mean, call it like a manifesto or call it a philosophy or whatever the fuck. You know, he's obviously done some research into. I mean, I guess what would we say his philosophy is? Just, I mean, he's not even really eco like a eco
It
terrorist.
felt
or
like
anything like that, right?
population
He's-
was sucking up resources or something.
Yeah, it's just it to me it almost, unless I'm mistaken, it's almost just a generic just misanthropy, you know, just fucking hates humans. You know, humans are just kind of fucked up, and you know.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. And there's like the white man is killing white people mostly. I didn't see any black people
Victims.
getting no Muslims, no Asians, no getting killed. And
Like, that's the thing. Like, why would you say it's like kind of based?
it's
Why maybe the
based
movie's allowed.
message is I still approve of the message what he's saying, like in the movie. Like there's too many people, and I'm totally an
too many of the
ecofascist.
wrong type of people.
Yeah.
Really when it comes to
And in the movie there's like he's like listening to like podcasts or whatever, like not podcasts, like radio shows and like shit like that. And there's like somebody saying that we need to cleanse the world. We need to, like he's saying that we need to cleanse.
Wait,
the
isn't
world.
he listening to his friend?
Yeah, he's listening to his
And
friends
that's the thing,
also.
I wanted
Even
to say
yeah,
something.
yeah,
That part of the
Evan.
movie, I almost think was like the best acting in the movie.
yeah,
Like, the guy Evan that was just doing that little thing in his video.
Yeah,
yeah.
It reminded me of like Brad Pitt in like
And-
fucking Fight
Fight
Club,
Club or
something
something.
like that.
yeah, yeah.
His little
And
suit.
to be honest, he like looks like him
And it
too.
looks like Brad Pitt too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I can see
like
that.
then he's like younger. Yeah.
We are the middle children of history,
Yeah,
raised
yeah.
by women. You know, what's it? Oh man,
Well, that dude was pretty evil though. I mean, he had it all planned out how he was gonna kill his own friend and
Yeah, like his best friend.
blow up the police station. I
It's,
thought it was cool how he killed the coffee guy that was treating him like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy's reaction was so weird though. He was kind of like hiding and he goes, "Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?"
Yeah. What's up?
Trying to like be all calm about it. Like, yeah, I'll make you coffee, bro. You just killed everybody outside, but I'll make you a coffee.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then when he told him like, yeah, you know, I'll give you 5 seconds to get out of here, and he goes like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Bro,
Hell yeah, I'm serious.
you gonna stand there and like really ask questions?
I mean, he's already killed people. I don't know. I probably wouldn't even said anything I would have just been trying to get the hell out of there or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I probably would have ended up dead anyways, but I wouldn't have been like, hey man, don't kill me, bro. I'll make your macchiato.
I mean,
Dude, to be honest, if I were that coffee man, I wouldn't like get too far. Like at first, I would have like acted, but like when he first met him, right?
Yeah.
I would have been like, I would have been like, if it would be my fucking business, I would be like, customer is the king. Whatever customer wants, he should get it. And I would be like,
yeah, the guy was a total asshole. For sure.
give me your money, give me my money back, man. It's not what I ordered. I would be like, if it would be my business, I don't want to shit on my business. I would be like, yeah, sure, I'll give you your money back, and no problem. You can still take the coffee. Like, I'm sorry, man. I messed up. Next time, more foam for sure. I would be like that. And maybe I'm just making sure that maybe it's a possibility that like he would have spared him,
Dude, now that I think about it, this movie has got vibes of the movie Falling Down. You guys?
Falling Down. Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
But Falling Down was like.
I don't think he was expecting to do.
Falling Down, he was like a miserable, gentle soul, man.
He didn't have it planned out.
Yeah.
He just fucking snapped one day.
He just snapped.
Yeah. This guy is obviously
had it all figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this dude was like mastermind. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the coffee scene is just kind of like the burger scene.
Yeah. I want my breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
He doesn't kill anybody though in that scene.
Yeah. He's that's what yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say the difference is
that he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. He's just
just kind of the world is just kind of fucked him over, and so he never actually. I don't think he actually kills anyone who's kind of like innocent, quote unquote, right? Like I mean, he does. No. I think he kills like the gangbangers or the gang members or whatever the fuck.
He like beats their ass. I don't even think he kills them.
Yeah,
I think they run away.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that movie.
And then he goes, "You forgot your briefcase." Yeah, because they were gonna jack him for his briefcase, but he ends up beating the shit out of them, and then they get all scared and run away.
Yeah. Speaking of, funny, a little bit of a funny tangent. Apparently, Burger King is being sued right now for falsity in advertising. Like they're. Because how they always like dress up the burgers in like commercials and shit like that to make them look like extra nice. But then when you actually go to a Burger King and you get the burger, it's all like smashed and like and they're actually in a fucking class action lawsuit right now over that. I think McDonald's too, actually.
Probably should. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of funny how it's.
I thought that myself.
Man, maybe there's actually some good change coming to the world. Brick by brick, of course. First the burgers, and then we'll fix all the other shit.
In real life, the Popeyes.
Yeah.
Popeyes count.
Yeah, dude. I saw there. Subscribe to a few of the Twitter accounts. Like one of them's called Masociofactors, and it's just an account that talks about or it doesn't talk really. I mean, it just shows videos of pimping out over fucking whatever the fuck. And there was one not too long ago, maybe just a week ago, where some black fast food worker was killed over some sweet and spicy sauce.
Damn.
I mean, you can't make this shit up, and especially in the the world star social media. Everyone's got a TikTok, and so I mean, dude, they're like filming themselves, kill these people, and then like uploading it and whatever the fuck, It's just, I'd be curious to see if there's actually an increase in crime due to the actual social media aspect. But,
I would say it's increasing amongst Not like white people, because white people are like hold down and being cocked and shit like that.
Yeah. Which I guess kind of brings us back to the movie itself, and what what Tita's talking about when he says he approves of the message. I mean, yeah, I mean, but like obviously, I think the movie was filmed in Canada, which would probably explain
I
why
think
there was
Oregon.
in Oregon.
Yeah,
Was that it? Oh, okay.
that's what it says on Wikipedia. That it was filmed in Oregon.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's a shit ton of white people in Oregon, so
A
I
lot of
mean,
Antifa though in Oregon. So there's
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, in the movie itself, it's is it actually filmed in Oregon as well, or
No, that's what I
um,
mean. I think. Well, wait. I meant to say
so
it was filmed in Oregon. I don't know where it's based on.
it
But
says I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It says it's actually in the fictional town of Tenderville,
yeah,
Oregon.
the fictional place.
So yeah, it does take place, but it was filmed in British Columbia.
Or Vancouver, right?
Yeah, Langley,
Okay, yeah, that's right.
British Columbia.
Okay,
But
never mind.
I'm sure they're probably close. But
Same kind of terrain,
yeah, yeah.
wet, kind of mountain, forest kind of
Oh
stuff.
wait, no, it says parts of the film were filmed in British Columbia. But yeah, it doesn't actually say where the rest of it's filmed. I don't think.
I mean, it looks very Oregon to me. Like,
Yeah, yeah, a lot of trees, a lot of forest, a lot of green for sure. Kind of that almost Seattle kind of overcast kind of
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I guess you could say that explains why there's so many white people in the movie. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I didn't see anybody else. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any other types, other races or anything in the film.
hey, I mean, I'm kind of curious. Like, what do you guys think about? Is Uwe Boll making a comment about that, like himself, or like does like what I mean? Does Uwe Boll think that white people should die, or
Yeah.
is it just a coincidence?
Well, that's the
I
thing when you
think.
get in. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil like third episode of the movie trilogy, but I think, to be honest, when I when we finished like both together with OV, the third trilogy movie, like and then I think that maybe Uwe Boll wasn't like. Maybe it was all a ruse. Like the man was like supposed to be like a leftist or something, right? The not like a leftist, but he talks a lot about like leftist talk points.
Yeah, I don't remember if what he actually gets into his political philosophy in the first movie, or is it really the second movie that we kind of hear more. It can be good. Well, without
Well,
spoiling too much, he actually goes to in the second movie. He actually goes to a news building and has them um, film or broadcast
his message,
his message but do we actually hear anything about his message in the first movie, or is it just kind of a
Yeah,
setup like a
there's
kind
that
of
we
video.
do. We
Video
do
he
hear
made.
him. Yeah.
He makes like a video, and they keep playing the video throughout the movie. Him, like kind of. It's kind of like after everything happened, kind of thing. And then he
okay.
goes into hiding or something at the very end. But yeah, he makes like this video talking about. They do show Evan's kind of video in the middle of the movie, right? And then they start showing his response.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but we're not actually sure if he
Dude,
if he actually
Ovi,
agrees with
Ovi.
Evan, right?
He doesn't agree like fully, but he agrees
He
like
thought he was all
75%.
talk. He thought he was all
Yeah,
talk.
he thought that Evan was all talk, no action.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah, I remember
so,
that part. Yeah.
so he was the action guy. He was the action guy, and I strongly believe that the message in the movie was like that. Evan was his best friend, and they like played paintball together and everything together, and he like was like Evan like he made him. Evan made him. Evan made him the believer or something. He was very heavily influenced by his friend.
So you think? I mean, I kind of wonder at that point. I mean, maybe I'm kind of overthinking this, but do you think he was just being Evan's friend because he was just using Evan like the entire time, or I mean, you actually think that Evan actually radicalized him, and then kind of the radicalization turned on itself?
No, no,
If that
no.
makes sense.
Yeah, maybe it could be the case, but I think it's still like he was still like thinking that this is a good message. This is a good message, but the man who was talking about it is all talk, no action,
Yeah,
and he has to do something about it.
yeah.
Yeah, and dude, he
We
was
saw an
yeah
opportunity to
he
set him up.
yeah he saw an opportunity to do something about the world, and
Well,
he
not
even
only
like
that, cover it up so he can get away
yeah
with it.
yeah
And blame it all
exactly
on Evan because
exactly.
Evan's the one making all the videos.
Yeah, like Evan is making like live videos about like internet videos about it, so he like thinks about it privately and like keeps it low key. He keeps it low key that he's not like interested or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But still, he's like very influenced by it. And what I wanted to say that he changed it. He changes it a little bit. He's getting more right wingish about it because the Evan guy is like Antifa guy. He's like the leftist guy. He's totally a leftist, totally like social justice warrior or something shit like that. But the dude who's like all action, he's getting more right wingish. Like he's talking that you think Evan, you think all people are equal? They're not. They're not. What a joke. Yeah, he's like that. He's getting more right wingish about it.
Wait, did he actually say that line in
Yeah,
the film?
Yeah, he
yeah,
said
he
that.
did.
Yeah,
He did. He did.
because I just watched it all yesterday, so I
Yeah,
remember
dude,
everything.
Yeah.
I that's why I was a little bit disappointed we're doing the review today. I would have loved to go back and watch it again
Watch it.
before
Yeah.
we did the review. Like political philosophy in it.
Yeah,
Like,
political philosophy, a strategy, it's everything combined there. Everything fucking. I'm just a gamer, bro. I'm just a gamer, bro. But totally fucking 100%,
yeah,
1000%.
Teet's our resident Zoomer,
Yeah,
over here.
dude, I'm not Zoomer. I'm barely millennial. I'm barely millennial.
Yeah, close enough, close enough.
Yeah. And I'm just saying that I would be 100% more better fucking president than Trump or Trump could ever be. Just saying.
I mean, the whole thing about Trump is he's. I mean, it kind of goes back to what I'm talking about with Cincinnatus, where there's a Trump was mostly like a game show host and kind of I mean more of a celebrity for most of his life, right? And he only got into politics when it's like, okay, I need to get into politics now. Shit's fucked up, and and he fucking changed the entire Republican landscape. The entire landscape for the GOP, and I mean, dude, Trump could leave. Trump could never get elected again, right? And like he could leave the party. He could just go back to Mar-a-Lago and just chill out. But the wake that he left is so it's so influential that no one can really be elected in the GOP anymore without in a sense following the policies that the America First and etc. kind of policies that Trump promoted. And so it's I mean, dude, a lot of times it's, well, how do I say this? Sometimes it's not necessarily about the power, but the influence.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, well, we're getting a little bit we're getting into, like, I guess a political philosophy kind of a conversation now, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess to round it back to what you're saying about everyone should have. It's like I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with that because I don't know, man. I mean, usually the problem with that is that you get a kind of like Dunning-Kruger or like an ego. You get more ego battles than real competition. Is like it from what I've seen, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree, dude. It's gonna be exactly like Star Wars: The Old Republic Empire version. I'm just saying that I'm a gamer, but this game has to be like it makes you think, it makes you be the best politician in the world for sure. Leftist support, you know what I mean?
I'm kind of like that's my kind of belief too. Is as much as we don't like liberals and leftists and shitlibs and stuff,
Yeah,
I still see them as something to kind of preserve.
me too.
It's just like they're mentally defective. Like there's somewhat. It's like a program that's defective. You just need to clean out the fucking.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
it's like the you remember my old background from when I used to stream all the time. You know, it's just like you know, at bar talking politics, right? And it's just like, oh, so what's your politics? Oh, I hate consumer culture. I hate the asphalt cities and all that kind of stuff. And right,
You still
oh,
have the
cool.
picture?
I'm really liberal too. And then it has the fucking
Nazi drinking beer.
yeah,
Nazi
yeah,
drinking beer.
yeah.
Did you still have that picture? You still have
Yeah. Still got it. Yeah.
Durden, can
Classic
you
one.
like send it to Durden and Durden can like show it to people?
Yeah,
It's a classic one. I probably have it somewhere too. But
Yeah.
people used to share that meme all the time.
It's like philosophy of in Starship Troopers. We're talking about another movie now. A little
Oh
bit.
yeah. We're gonna have to review that movie as well.
Yeah,
sometime.
as well. Of course, no problem.
I mean, yeah, we could even get back to Rampage. I kind of wanted to know like Thunder Talker. I was just letting
Yeah,
you guys know, but
Yeah,
Thunder. Why did you think the movie was based?
I think the movie was based because it had a very good message, and I'm gonna tell you the message.
Based.
Yeah, I was.
Fucking based.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
based.
Well, it would be a wholly different movie at that point.
Always totally correct. Always totally correct. Dude, if all those be fucking based. And
Don't
of course, yeah, but still, it's like I wanted to say that it's based because I'm a huge fucking eco-fascist. To be honest, I'm a better eco-fascist than who is that, the Swedish girl? Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg. Yeah. Dude, if Greta Thunberg was a real eco soldier or eco saver or like saving the world and green energy and shit like that, she would be in 1 minute, 1 second. She would be like, no problem, sterilized. There's a huge ecological footprint in the world. I would be like that, no problem. Dude, I don't care. They threw me in prison. I don't care. They fucking kill me. I don't care. I hope that my message gets out, and I hope there's gonna be a lot of Thunder Talkers like me. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's a great meme that I saw. I won't be able to find it right now, but it's somewhere deep in my meme folder. Where you know, always saying how white people don't know how to season their food and shit like that. You know, white people. Oh, it's too spicy. Oh, yeah, blah. You know, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, there's this great meme of comparing like a river in England sorry, not England, a river in Europe, and then comparing that to a river in Africa, and like, you know, obviously the river in Europe is like clean, you know, it's pure just running water, and then the river in Africa is got like fucking styrofoam, fucking just trash all, you know. Yeah, I mean, dude, you've seen pictures like that, right? Right, Jordan? Of like, dude, I mean, a river in like India or just like any fucking third world fucking country, right? Dude, it's just got shit all over it, you know. And dude, the meme was, dude, white people don't know how to season their rivers, bro.
Base.
Good one.
Dude, and I wanted to tell that what's based more about the Rampage movie.
Okay.
There's like he listens to like, I don't know if he says it, if Bill says it himself, but I'm sure that he listens to like, we just cleanse the words. We need to just kill the third world Persian countries. Like,
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
the more that I live, I mean, dude, the harder to fight against that argument it becomes, to be honest. My personal opinion is that Jesus was based off the story of Julius Caesar.
yeah, it could.
So
it could be- yeah, it
like,
could be
dude,
that.
like Christianity has its roots in paganism too. So
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I mean,
my-
dude,
my-
it's paganism all the
version-
way, bro. Paganism
my-
all the way.
Yeah, I kind of agree more with paganism, but I still want to mix it up because let me tell you my reason.
Mhm.
Because I want to finish what I said earlier. Too much Christianity is getting too much cocked, and too much paganism or Satanism is getting too much degenerate. You know, you have
Yeah.
to mix it up. You have to be in the middle.
Well, I
have to be
I
like-
just blame the Jews for all that shit.
I agree. I agree. Dude,
Good answer. Good answer.
Durden got it correct. Durden got it correct in one try. Yeah, that was perfect.
How
Choose-
realistic? No, go ahead. I was going to ask another question about the movie, but
Yeah,
like, how realistic did you think the movie was?
realistic.
Yeah, like, could he have really, you know, you
Dude,
remember?
it happened. It happened. Breivik.
Well, I mean, did he?
Yeah,
did he
like
gun down-
him actually escaping and framing it on his friend.
Oh.
I mean, dude,
Well, I mean, his suit too. Like, it was like he was getting shot. By
oh,
a cop.
the armor. Yeah,
Yeah, he was getting shot by 9mm. 9mm.
Can you,
Yeah,
can you make something like that that you think would actually block bullets? Like, well,
dude. Well, I mean, dude, there is a situation kind of. I mean, a little bit different, but well, actually, there's a couple things that I can think of. First off is, dude, you guys remember, dude? I mean, I don't know, Teet, if you know about this, but
Yeah.
Jordan, you remember Killdozer, right? In America.
yeah, I do remember.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, dude, yeah, dude, the guy fucking turned his fucking what do you call
A
it?
tractor or something.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was.
He was a
into-
welder. He was a
it-
welder. He was
Yeah,
a
dude,
welder.
he turned it into a fucking bulletproof fucking
Like a
fucking
tank, yeah.
destruction machine. Yeah, and I mean,
went on a
the only
rampage.
the only reason that he stopped was not because like the police could stop him. He just he got his tractor, he got his Killdozer stuck into like a basement or something like that, and he ended up committing suicide. So it wasn't actually the police that stopped him. He could have taken that whole fucking town down if he wanted to.
But he got stuck.
I mean, would he have? I mean, obviously after the fact, would he have? Yeah, I mean, he would have ended up in jail after the fact, right? I mean, he had to get out of his fucking tractor, sooner or later. But dude, the other thing that I'm thinking of is, dude, in 1994 there was the famous Los Angeles shootout between the two. I think there were two like Balkan guys. I think they were from like Croatia.
Yeah, that's a classic too. That was probably before. That was way before this movie. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2003 bank
Long
heist. 2003 bank heist.
No. This is
It's like the
before
90s.
2000.
Oh,
no,
no,
this
the
is like
movie- the
1994.
Yeah, the
1990.
movie came out.
Oh, it's
in
based
2003.
off of that. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the movie came out of 2003. My bad. The movie came out 2003.
But yeah, I remember being a little kid when that happened. The Hollywood shootout.
Yeah, and these these guys were decked out in fucking hardcore fucking military quality body armor, and at that time, I mean, dude, this incident is what caused the police forces to say that
To start
we
carrying,
need to have like fucking bigger weapons, fucking shotguns and 9mm pistols, aren't cutting it. That's when they start putting AR-15s
They
into
start giving them rifles and tactical gear and shit.
yeah.
And not only that, they had like huge like armored cars and shit like that too.
Yeah, the kind of the militarization of the police.
Yeah.
Happened after that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially after 9/11 too. But I mean, I don't know. That's a topic for another day. Oh, actually, dude, September 11th is coming up in a couple days.
Yeah.
Dude, should we do a stream talking?
Oh, yeah.
I always
Dude,
I always want to do like an anniversary stream where we talk about like why 9/11 was an inside job and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
down.
you know
I'm
Ryan
totally
Dawson's going to.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's dumb.
yeah,
It's fucking dumb.
regardless of that, yeah, I mean, I kind of felt like, I mean, it is a movie. I feel like the average person.
It's actually a good
that seemed kinda
movie.
weird.
I mean, dude. I mean, it's like It's not like I wouldn't call it like campy or anything like that. Like it doesn't remind me of the same kind of quality of like Uwe Boll's like video game movies or anything like that, where it's all cheesy and shit like that. I mean, I feel like the movie is really well put together, to be honest.
We should break it down, like from beginning to end. What did you think of the beginning of, what did you think of the parents?
Oh yeah, we never actually. You said that you had something you wanted to say about the parents. But before we went on tangent after tangent, I mean, do you want to start us off, Durden, with the parents? Like what you?
Well, the parents they do seem like your typical suburb white American parents. Like that. They probably don't really like. Obviously, they don't imagine their son being that way.
Dad's working all day. Mom is
Also
is cooking all day, and so they're like not seeing the signs that they should see.
Well, I mean, the first scene was they wanted to, they were being really nice about it though. Like not everybody's parents are nice about kicking them out, but they seem like really nice parents.
Yeah, for sure. Trying to be understanding and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
He seemed kind of like it's almost like he seemed like he didn't like that about his parents.
I mean,
like he felt like they were abandoning him or something.
I think the first scene that we see of Bill Williamson is that don't we see him like before he goes down for breakfast? He's fucking working out in his room, right?
That's the end, I think.
No. That's the first scene. The first scene we see him, I think he's working out before breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of, well, I mean, you know how people say that, like, oh, dude, if you go to the gym, that probably means you're a right winger and stuff like that. You ever seen those articles? Shitlib articles?
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's true. It's true, kind of a way,
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with it, but it's what am I trying to say? Like, I mean, someone who's working out and cares about their physical health, probably would not be, in this kind of also perpetual child mentality of like, oh, I can't move out. I'm working on a plan. I'm working on a plan and talking to his parents.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's a good analysis of that.
And so his parents like kind of indulging in his kind of infantilism that's where the naivety comes. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I think they were like trying to get him to take that step, but they kind of babying him through it.
Yeah.
They were too soft on him. Like my dad wasn't like that, dude. He was just like, you fucking, I don't give a fuck what you're doing, but you need to get out. You need to get out of here. It's not my fucking problem.
Sink or swim, bro. Sink or swim.
But I think the only reason why I kind of get help from my parents is I think the mother's influence. I think she's the one that's kind of like, she's the one that probably tells my daddy we got to help him out. That's our son. Where my dad's kind of like, I made it on my own.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you ever read the book, but in Prometheus Rising,
boomers all think they made it on their own, anyways. But
right. Well, I know, right? Well, I mean, kind of, they did make it on their own, but then boomers fucking kicked out the ladder after they climbed up it, fucking oh yeah, bro. You know, I mean, dude, the economy was just so much different back in those days,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah,
I meant,
boomers had it so well because the world was still
yeah,
a clean
because
place.
there wasn't like infinity fucking
Well,
illegal immigrants
the
coming
cost of
in.
living was also reasonable too. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no fucking. I mean, the inflation was way less. I mean, I mean, dude, so many things were different.
yeah. When America was still America, you could still like call it like a good nation still.
Well, I mean, yeah, dude. I mean,
Because of the no fucking refugees, no migrants, no, the cost of working was still good. Like
yeah.
the salary was still good because no migrants.
Like
Well,
I
yeah,
technically shouldn't even have to work because if you look at the homes that my grandparents owned, they bought those things for less than like $20,000 in the
Yeah,
yeah,
'60s. You know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
if a few
yeah,
generations later, that those houses are still there. Like they're for sale today for like $800,000. You know, it's the
oh
same
yeah,
fucking house. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like other
yeah,
people are
yeah.
living in them, but it's kind of like that's all money that
The
should have
dollar
been
isn't
passed
worth as
down.
much.
They also
Yeah,
have
we,
talk
we
like
got we had a plan to like talk about the Rampage movie, not yeah.
yeah, we can keep
But
going.
we keep like sidetracking or like talking
Yeah,
about something
you guys keep
else.
talking.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a minute. Be back in
we
a
got
minute.
ADD today.
Yeah. Okay, ask me more about the Rampage
Well, I
movie.
mean, the beginning, right? It starts with them eating breakfast with the parents. The
Yeah,
parents are talking
yeah.
about him. It's time for him to move out.
Yep.
He's kind of arguing with them. Well, it's like, well, that
Well,
wasn't our
it costs
plan.
money. It costs money. Like I have to get my place, and it costs like money,
It
and money is
seemed like he
everything.
had an agreement with them before, and the parents are changing the agreement
Yeah, yeah.
or
It looks
something.
like that.
That's what
It
it
looks
sounded
like
like.
that. Yeah, it looks like
And
that.
he's
Yeah.
kind of like he's not throwing a tantrum, but he is kind of arguing with his parents, like, well, you know, I thought the idea was that like I was going to go back to school, or I was going to do this, or you guys were going to pay for it,
Yeah. But
and yeah.
I think he was like stalling for time. He had it like all planned out, and
Yeah, well, I mean, you see that later, but when you first watch the movie, you don't
yeah,
really know what's going on.
yeah. It's like when you first see the movie, it's like, oh, he's just a normal guy, like listens to some
You're
extreme
kind of thinking he hasn't
things.
snapped yet, but he has already snapped. Like he's
Yeah,
already went.
yeah, he's already there. He's
He's
already
just
there.
hiding
Like
it. He's hiding
he's
it. You
just
know?
hiding it. Yeah, exactly. It's like at first when you see the movie, you think it's like, oh, he's just a normal guy who's listening to like like extreme stuff.
Yeah.
But if you like watch the movie very closely and you realize and you put the dots together, you already realize that he's already like snapped for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
he took the siege pill. You know.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And,
But yeah.
dude, I think it's just a fucking great movie. And I think we need to make this movie as possibly famous as possibly we can with our own limited resources or own limited connections.
But why do you want everybody to
Know this movie
like the movie?
because I want Uwe Boll to make a fourth episode, and not only that. That's not my only goal. I want Uwe Boll to make an interview about this movie, like to mainstream media, because
Mhm.
if this movie gets so fucking big in like random, we have to make it a meme movie. We have to make it a meme movie, so every
Mhm.
person in the world has to, like they talk about it or probably have already seen it. You know.
Hmm.
I want to make it a very famous movie in the mainstream media world. I know it's a fantasy, and I'm a dreamer, but I just want it to happen. It may take 50 years, it may take 30 years, maybe less. I hope it's gonna be less, but still, I want it to be like a very famous cult classic meme movie.
Hmm.
Because I want Uwe Boll to talk about it. I want Uwe Boll to make a fourth episode about it,
Hmm.
and I just want I want it to be like Star Wars franchise. I want to be like 6 episodes, like four, five, six, and maybe if the story goes perfectly well, maybe 7, 8, 9. Why not? Why stop there?
I kind of seen this movie as a horror film. That's the way I kind of was watching it.
Dude.
Not like a traditional horror film, but he was a boogeyman, you know.
Yeah. Dude, I think Lotte was braver than you. I'm just saying. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! What whatever. It's like she showed this movie and she only tapped out only one time, like when it was the shooting in. Where like women were together and they were like in the beauty parlor or some shit
That
like
was a
that.
pretty ruthless scene too.
Yeah, that was the scene when Lotte tapped
That's a
out.
horror
When she
scene in
tapped
my
out.
opinion. That's
Yeah,
like a Scream or you know a movie.
yeah,
Someone
dude,
just likes to kill bitches or something.
yeah, I know, right? But he
It
didn't
didn't
care.
seem political to me, except for like you know the end and his friend and stuff.
He even told myself that he took his mask off first. He drank some water and he felt like nauseous and he felt like shit. And he took his
Yeah.
mask off and then he realized that, oh fuck, I showed my face and I
Yeah.
had to go back there. I have to do this. No, I have to do it. I have no other choice. You know what I mean? I want to keep my identity secret for a while. It's my plan. And he fucked up when he took off the mask. Like maybe he wanted to spare them or like
Wait, are you talking about the scene when they're at
beauty
the
parlor.
bingo
Beauty parlor.
place?
No, beauty parlor. Beauty parlor.
He killed all the women.
Right.
When Lotte tapped out.
Well, like I don't know, he was gone for a minute. Ovi, I was telling him that I seen this as like a horror film, not
Yeah.
like a political film.
Yeah.
I saw it more like you know like a Scream or some sort of serial killer type movie.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that.
I'm just so far. I'm just so like. I'm just saying that. Well, to my backstory, I have like I had like very strict rules in my life. I was raised differently than other people, so I'm a very like I take unnatural stuff very well, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I like yeah I can I like got hurt. I took my lighter. I didn't even smoke. I just took the lighter because I just like to make bonfires and like to grill as a
I
child.
thought you were about to say you like to make bombs and shit like that. I'm
No,
like...
no, bonfires, like little campfires, like little campfires.
Yeah.
And if I got like hurt and if I got like scratches or if I was bleeding, I would take my lighter and like cauterize my wounds. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very unnatural person. I was raised differently.
He was away when I made a joke about how he Bill Williamson took the siege pill.
Yeah.
I
Say that?
mean, yeah. I mean, I guess so. Is it? I mean,
The only thing that I just think was like you know the only reason why the movie's probably even allowed on YouTube and stuff is like you're saying he's just killing all white people.
Well, it's just a movie at the end of it. I mean, dude, it is.
Yeah,
Uwe
but
Boll.
I mean, if it were a
Like
movie, where,
Uwe Boll is like a, you know, he is kind of like an accepted, you know, not maybe
right,
not
but what
part of
is
the
this?
establishment or
Movie
anything,
director,
but like I mean,
movie
he's
director.
a legit director. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
he's,
movie director. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
the movie was made pretty well, but like what I'm saying is I don't think the movie would even be allowed if it were like racially motivated. Where
Oh
he's-
yeah, dude! If it
he's
was
killing
made by
blacks.
Richard Spencer, if it was made by Richard
No,
Spencer or something like that, yeah, dude, it
I'm not
fucking
even-
banned,
I'm not even
for sure.
talking about that. I'm just saying even if it was this guy, he made it where the guy was killing people based off of race. It probably wouldn't be allowed to be played. But since it's like, it's
no, I'd
population
agree with that.
control and
Yeah,
it's
I'd agree with that for
not a
sure.
racial thing. It's just a crazy guy killing other white people. It
Yeah,
has nothing to do with the race. Then I guess that's why they are okay with letting him make the movie. I'm pretty sure they would have done everything to block him from making that movie if it were.
I mean, dude, what do you think
Well-
if it was the same premise, but instead of a white actor, instead of a white town, it was all done in like Africa or something like that? Do you think it would still be allowed on?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is no racial aspect to it. It's just it's more
Right.
you know eco-fash or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, ecofascism. Like too many people He keeps saying that 70 million people. I think it changed already. There's even more people.
Although, actually,
joining
I mean,
the,
now that I think about it, though, like, dude, if it
yeah.
was like a black person that said, like, I think that would actually get taken down. I think
Yeah,
that would,
that
that
would
would
be
get
taken
taken
down.
down.
That would be taken down, no problem.
Because
But
I mean, when you think about it, all these shit libs and leftists, they talk about how oh, too many carbon emissions and too much CO2 going into the atmosphere and blah 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 blah. When like if you actually compare what countries are sending the most carbon emissions, which I mean, dude, CO2 is like whatever. Like I don't the idea that CO2 is fucking ruining the environment is fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what these leftists believe. And but I mean, dude, if these leftists actually believe that, these Greta Thunberg, fucking bitches and whatever the fuck,
yeah.
dude, the places that have the greatest CO2 emissions are places like India, Africa, fucking, and China, you know.
Yep,
And
exactly.
like dude, I mean, so
That's my point.
the idea of I mean, this is why someone like Greta Thunberg is fucking dumb, is because like even if
He's fake.
places like Europe,
He's
Europe
fake.
and America, North America, obviously, go carbon neutral, or where reduce their emissions. Dude, I mean it's got no effect
Well, I think it's
on what like China does or what India does or what.
well, yeah, it's just
And
it's the
these places
anti-white
are
agenda.
putting up more emissions than Europe is. So it's just like trying to fuck over Europe and like try to deindustrialize Europe when like the real problem makers are places like Asia, China, India, and Africa. It's just dumb. It's all just fucking dumb.
Yeah, there's like hundreds of memes already about Greta Thunberg that white people having like one kid, and Greta Thunberg is like stop having kids. It's hurting the environment and
Yeah, yeah, and then meanwhile, we need to bring in more immigrants to fucking help our economy and shit like that. I mean, dude,
yeah,
I mean that's what's going on in Germany right now.
and
Dude,
not only that.
like all of these. I mean, dude, there's advertisements talking about white people should stop having kids, because it's
Yeah,
bad for the environment. But then
yeah.
at the meantime, the government is saying that we need to bring in to help our economy.
Yeah, and like that's why I kind of support technology. Like dude, technology should be like already like more advanced than right now, but they keep it down. They like suppress it. They like suppress it. There should be like flying cars already, no problem. There should be like everything more advanced than right now. You
Dude,
know what I mean?
isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how like if you look at movies that were made in the '60s and '70s and
80s,
and
80s.
'80s even, yeah, it's just like, oh, dude, by the year 2000, everything will be fucking awesome, bro. We'll have like flying cars. We'll be a moon. We'll have the Nazi moon base, and but then like you look at the world today, and it's just like, oh my god, kill me, kill me. If only we stopped giving money to Africa, maybe things would be better.
Dude, of course, no problem. There should not only that, because we give money to fucking Africa, because governments and youth and the Muslims in Saudi Arabia are trying to keep advancement of technology like very suppressed. I know what's up.
I
I
mean,
know what's up.
you're talking about like we should be moving past like an oil economy. We should be moving on into like fucking anti-grav shit and whatever, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking 0 point energy, bro. 0 point energy. Look it up.
What did the Thunder Talker? What did you think of the parents of the characters in the movie? Like, what would you have to say about them?
What about the parents? I mean, parents are like usual boomers. They like want to be like, they want to have like their sex life restored or some shit like that, and they want to have like their kids move away from the
Probably why they
house.
wanted him to move out.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
And
Wait,
me
wait,
and
wait,
mom
whoa,
wanna-
whoa, 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 whoa,
me and
whoa,
mom
whoa,
wanna
whoa,
fuck
whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
and
whoa,
you're here
hold on,
alone.
hold on.
Let's pause the movie. Let's pause the movie. Always like,
Dude, I
let's
mean,
pause
dude,
the
they're
movie.
they're just like fucking normal people, man. It like, well,
Yeah.
and when I say normal people, like,
But I wanted
Dude, I mean,
to finish my
dude-
point though. I wanted to finish like, I
All right,
want
all
to
right, go ahead.
always keep like disturbing. It's like, I wanted to finish my point. They're like normal people, of course. They're like boomers. They want to like have their normal life. They want to kick their children out, go your own way. Like we settled, we got our life done, like without any help. Like we like moved away from our parents, and yeah, and they want to have the same future for their own children, but they don't realize that the world has changed. There's more migrants now. The salary is very low, and that's the problem. You have to talk with boomers in real life. That the world has changed, and it's a real problem for younger generations, especially white younger people. You know what I mean?
I totally agree with everything you just said, and
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Right? Is like, I mean, these are normal parents, but they just don't realize that that the world has changed around them. So I don't really see that the parents as necessarily being, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could say that the parents are the problem. The parents are fucking naive or whatever the fuck you want to say, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit complicated, I would say, right? I mean, dude, like the parents are thinking that. I mean, if if we took this situation, right, where they're all sitting down at the breakfast table together, and this was any other character besides Bill Williamson, he was just some other kid. If it wasn't if it was a more naive kid that's just trying to grow up in the world, because like obviously we have to look at Bill Williamson as a as kind of like someone who knows how fucked up the world is, right? And he's out to do something about it.
Yeah.
But if it was any other kid, if it was just some normie kid that didn't know like the things that Bill Williamson knows, like, I mean, the parents would not be in the wrong. Like, I mean, the way that the parents are acting is pretty normal, right? I mean, it's
Which is
well,
interesting.
it's like acceptable. It's acceptable the way that the parents are reacting.
I think it's interesting. You would think that in the movie maybe having like abusive parents would have made him this way, but he had no, he had good parents, so it's kind of like you wouldn't suspect him turning out that way. Like he was brought up a certain way where maybe it's believable more the other guy because his dad's kind of an extremist or something. But you would kind of think maybe if his dad were like an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And he like beat his mom in front of him or something like that he would have been all crazy. Or I was starting to think he was going to kill his mom and dad in the movie. He doesn't though. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, dude, that's
and
the
he's
thing,
like, I got a
right?
surprise for you guys in the morning. I thought, oh fuck, he's going to kill his parents.
Yeah. Our little German friend thought the same. Our little German friend thought the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't you remember,
Oh, wow.
Owie? Don't you remember?
No, I forgot.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, dude, that's the thing, right? Is that the I mean, and I don't think that this is a necessarily unique situation where especially like, dude, a bunch of these Zoomers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who are growing up and they've got loving parents, and it's not the parents that are radicalizing these young, like, dude, whoever is the guy that created the it's okay to be white meme and fucking flipped out the ADL,
Yeah.
like, dude, I mean, I'm sure that kid had fucking loving parents. It's just that the world that these Zoomers are growing up in is just so fucking fucked up that
Yeah,
you don't have to be radicalized by your parents. You're radicalized by society itself. How
Yeah,
fucked up
agreed.
society actually is.
Agreed.
And then all of a sudden one day you post a fucking it's okay to be white sticker, and you see how fucking society freaks out. It's just like
Yeah, it proves
it proves the point. It proves the point.
the point. Yeah, that it's not okay to be white anymore. That there's so many. What is my point?
Well, the parents, but
About the parents. Well, dude, Ovi, how did you say if you're not if you don't have a heart when you're liberal, then
Oh yeah.
did you say?
If you're not a liberal, when you're young, you have
25.
no heart. But
Yeah.
if you're not a conservative when you're older, then you have no brain.
well, it's actually if
A
you're
conservative
not a
or
liberal by
when you're
25,
older. Yeah.
then you have no heart. But if you're not a conservative at 35, you have no brain.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It
But,
looks like I never had a heart. It looks like I
Do you
never
think
had a heart.
Do you think that at least OV voted for Jill Stein. Got a little bit of a heart still.
Yeah, I guess.
Fucking A.
But so would you say that like the Bill character loved his mom and dad,
Yeah, of course.
or do you think he was just using them? Do you
I'm
think he
not
was
gonna. I'm
using
not
them,
gonna.
like,
No.
kind of-
I'm not gonna spoil. But you should have totally watched episode 2 and 3. It proves.
Yeah. That'll have to wait. Until next
just
review.
off of this movie? Well, I guess you already know, but you would say he cares about his mom and dad.
Yeah, I think he cares more about his mom, but I think he respects both of them for sure.
All
For
right.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, I don't think it's his parents that actually radicalized him. Dude,
It's the society. It's the society.
Or his friend.
Society. Yeah, or his friend. Yeah, and both for sure. Both for sure.
And his I mean, you can tell. Dude, that scene, the first scene where they're sitting down at the breakfast table.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can tell. I mean, dude, unless he's like super devious and like, just pretending to like his parents and shit like that. But I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know anyone that pretends to like their fucking parents. Like I don't know. Unless I'm wrong. Like I don't think that's a normal thing to pretend to like your parents. Like that takes some real fucking psychopathy.
Mhm.
And I mean, I think he, maybe if anything, he just sees like he understands how naive his parents are, and and that's like kind of
He's taking advantage of them.
No, I don't think that he's taking advantage of them. Well, I mean, actually, I don't know. Could you say that he's taking advantage of them?
Well, because they're so nice.
Well,
Like what?
I wouldn't say that they're nice. The parents are nice, actually. I would say that they're very strict.
Wait, dude, wait.
I don't
Dude,
think it is.
wait. Nice? Are they strict? No, dude, they're just normal. They're just like our son. Our son is having trouble. Our son. What was that movie
That's
called?
another thing, too. If he has no-
Failure to launch. Like, dude, our son is just having a little bit. He just needs a little bit of help. Getting onto his 2 feet. Living on his own and shit like that. And they're like willing to help him get on his 2 feet and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this movie could have happened. This movie could if instead of him living with his parents, this movie took place where he's just living in his own apartment, and like the plot line is still the same. It's just he's not even living with his parents. I don't really see the parents as actually fundamental to anything in this film, to be honest. I think the same plot line could have happened if he was living alone or like living with a girlfriend or some shit like that. Same plot line could have happened. I don't see the parents as actually influential at all, to be honest. I mean, not for better or for worse. The parents, I just don't see the parents as being important in this film.
Well, they're still kinda. I think there's like a commercial about like a diamond ring there, and they talk about money, and in the end he like robs a bank, and like he prints the fake money out of his computer, and he's robbing the bank, and after that he like puts the real money in his car trunk and takes out the fake dollars and like says them, your money doesn't mean anything to me. Fuck your money, fuck the system, I'm gonna burn it all down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
Like
well, I mean,
he
I
understands.
mean, do you think he's lying when he says that? Like, I don't think I
No,
don't
no,
think he really
I
cares
think
about
he
the money. I mean, he only cares about the money insofar as that he can buy more guns and
explosives.
support
Yeah,
his support
support
his
his cause,
mission,
support his
support
cause
his
and
mission.
mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, of course, he doesn't care about money, and he wants to fuck the system and burn it all down for sure. But still, he likes. I think he still like. It still shows that if you like, you need still money in this world. You need, even if it like, if you're like against money system, you still need money in this world until you need money to fuel your cause to burn it all down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I noticed is he has no siblings either. He's an only child,
Yeah, yeah. Let's not go there. Let's
or maybe he
yeah,
did.
What do you
dude,
mean? Let's not go there.
I'm so disappointed that third and you didn't watch
I don't have
third
all
and
that
two.
much time in the week to just be watching movies, though.
Wait, did I
Yeah,
miss that too? Does he have a sibling in the second movie or whatever?
no, not
So much
second,
to
not
go watch.
No,
second,
and
Well,
not second.
let's just say in this movie he didn't have any siblings. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Noticeably, he seemed like an only child. You know,
yeah.
and kind of
Sibling.
naive.
I thought you mean like child, dude. I thought you
No,
mean
like
child.
brother and
Yeah.
sister. He has no brothers,
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't. Yeah, he's like. Yeah, he's only child. It looks like. Yeah,
so he's probably
dude. I
spoiled a
No,
little bit.
he is an only child. He is an only child.
Yeah, dude. I was. I
Yeah.
English.
I know what you're thinking about. I know what you're thinking
English is
about.
not my
Yeah.
first language, so yeah.
Maybe that's why he likes his parents because they didn't overpopulate. You know,
Yeah, I guess
that's
so.
why that's why part of this I don't think it's based necessarily because he thinks there's too many people, which you know you guys were just talking about climate change and stuff and how it's targeted towards whites.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can have less energy, less kids, while the rest of the world fucking still does whatever they're doing. But there's no reason for white people to stop having kids if everybody else is still having kids. Like it's kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Everybody has to be,
dude, that's why climate change is part of the white genocide agenda.
yeah.
In my opinion.
So
to
maybe
be
that's why
honest,
he likes his parents.
yeah.
I don't
To,
because
to,
I saw it as like a population. Like he just doesn't like people existing.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
too many people.
To be honest, white people never had much children throughout history, right? Never. Like
Well,
the
America, they used to.
America,
Yeah, I mean, because back
Well, I
then,
mean,
like your kids.
it has more to do. It has more
it's
to do with
colonizing. It's
like
colonizing.
technology. No, it's like
Yeah,
technology and
technology.
shit like that, right? Like, I mean, dude,
You,
if you're like a
You're living off
farmer,
the
you
land.
know.
You need your kids to do the work.
Yeah, exactly. So you need like 7 or 8 kids to fucking help you work on the fucking farm and shit like that.
yeah, I agree,
Especially
but
sons,
still,
especially sons.
like in the Northlands, Norwegia, and like the Viking lands, and even in Baltics or places like this, we never had any much children.
It's
Like
probably
we,
hard to if it's colder
it's
to plan on
yeah.
feeding kids and shit.
I guess so, but we still like never had much children, and I still think that Europe and like white people in general never had much children. Like
Maybe not in Europe. Yeah.
compared to other regions, or compared to other nations, or compared to
Well,
like
I think it comes down to like the pioneer aspect, right? I mean, dude, if you're living if you're taming the land, as it were, you need more work. But I mean, a lot of like Europe was kind of how do you want to say it? I mean, people have been living in European villages, for thousands of years, and so you don't living in your own kind of a village that is already established is one thing, but like places like America where you're actually taming the land, as it were, it's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty much the parents are not. They're in the beginning and the end. It seems like more than anything in this movie.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
breakfast twice in the movie.
And dude, they're like in the end we have to like give him therapy like after his like friend massacred those people like they wanted to like and they were like talking. I don't want them to think that
You know what's funny is
like
they
he's
forgot all
insane.
about talking to him about moving out and all that stuff that they were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Now they're just
yeah,
concerned about his well-being
yeah,
because his friend just did this and maybe he's gonna need therapy.
yeah. Exactly. But
So
still, yeah.
and let's do his friend Evan. What do you guys think of that character? I mean, we already talked about all talk, no action kind of guy. He's probably
Yeah,
very charismatic
I,
online.
yeah, and I think his dad influenced him very much. Like
Yeah, that's
because
probably why he's yeah.
in the end, we like find out that his dad was like involved in 60s, 70s protests against the government. Like he was supposed to be like a hippie or
Well,
something.
his dad was a beatnik, probably. Yeah, he's probably the
Yeah,
guys that Lincoln Rockwell didn't like.
yeah. But still, I think yeah, he was influencing Bill very much, and it looks like they like used to play paintball together, and it looks like
I feel like that scene where they're sitting in the I forget what happens in it, but they're sitting in the fucking fast food restaurant, right?
Right.
And they're ordering
Uh-huh.
and I feel like something important happens there.
yeah, the dude orders a salad while he's like ordering a chicken, and he
Right.
like
One's eating meat and one's like a vegetarian. I
I
noticed
mean,
that too.
it doesn't say that he's a vegetarian, but
But
it's
it
like
looks like it
it looks like it. Yeah, yeah.
because he's only eating a salad, and then like he was telling him something like, "There's probably fucking been bugs crawling all over your fucking
Yeah, exactly.
lettuce."
He's like commenting, "Oh, they just picked it freshly in the morning. And your salad has probably bugs there or shit like that."
Don't they like kind of comment about the waitress as
Yeah,
well?
they do.
Well,
They
she
do.
still shit on him.
Yeah, they like she likes fucking ruins their fucking food and like makes them drop it. You know.
Well, then the friend does the whole, kind of the coffee scene. He did the whole, well, can we get our money back or whatever? And she's like, well, I'm not going to give you your money back, but I'll get you like more food.
Yeah, and Bill looks like he's like very angry. He's like very frustrated, but he like skips it off. He like skips it off and frames it on his friend. Like he and that's the
Like that
perfect example.
that it's cool. Like, don't
Yeah, yeah,
worry about it. And the friend's like,
yeah,
no, fuck that, man. She just fucked up our fucking food.
yeah, exactly. Can I get a manager? Can I get a manager?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bill is like, it's cool, man, it's cool, man, just chill down, relax, like it's nothing, it's fucking fast food, like, come on, man. And
Which is kind of like an interesting juxtaposition, right?
Because he was
Where
going crazy on the
because
coffee guy.
Bill is saying that Evan is all talk, and like, but when Evan wants to get into action, it's like getting angry at the fucking waitress.
That's a good point.
Like
Yeah.
it's like, dude, is that really the person you want to get angry at? Is the fucking hot blonde waitress? Like I mean
Yeah.
yeah, but it's still like he's still like framing him. It looks like the Bill is more angrier than his friend was at the waitress, but still he makes it like look cool, and he already think about the plan. Like, okay, after this I'm going to go to after the rampage I'm going to go to Chicken Den and going to murder that bitch, and
wait,
he does
did
that.
I
He
fucking forgot
exactly
that scene.
does that.
Did he go? Did he actually kill her in the
Yeah,
in the
yeah. He after the rampage, after the bank robbery scene, he goes to that fast food like. fast food place and executes her right away. Everybody's munching their fucking chicken or salad, whatever, and he likes walks in like all geared and he's like mask and everything, and takes out a pistol and executes her.
Yeah, I think that was like the scene that I had the most problem with, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But dude, it was perfect. He like framed his friend. He like framed his friend for it.
well, oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe he was like very very angry at her and shit like that, but still it was like he thinked it together. He like kept it together. He was thinking that to make it more believable, I'm gonna frame it on my friend who like wanted to call a manager on her or something like that, and he like went to the forest.
I mean, could we say that in the first movie, the people that he kills is not necessarily. I mean, do we know if he actually wanted to kill these people, or if some of the people that he killed was because it would help him frame his friend, you know, to get away with it. I mean, because like I'm kind of starting to see Durden's questions about like why do you think this movie is based? Because it's like, I mean, you know, some of the people that died, like you know, should these people have died, you know?
I get the salon. I don't think he wanted to, but maybe he had to because they saw his face. I see like the way I guess he just kind of had to kill the girl because it makes it look like Evan did it, because you know he was gonna frame Evan anyways.
Dude, dude, I'm starting to. Well, I don't know. The coffee guy is the coffee guy the only one that should have died.
Kind of seems like it, yeah. Maybe the cops. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, and he never actually killed the old people in the bingo hall, right? Like he never.
No,
killed
because
any of those
he
people.
thought like you know like they're.
Well, they're probably already dead anyway.
They're probably
right?
gonna be dead
old.
soon. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there weren't that many characters really. He didn't kill his boss, which I was thinking he was gonna go kill his boss, but he didn't, or he didn't show it at least.
Yeah, see, I wish I watched this movie again before we fucking did the review. I couldn't remember if he killed his boss or not. I thought. I mean, of all the people that he would have killed, like his boss would be like number one on the list, right? Well, I mean, I guess the thing is, right, is now we're getting into his actual motivations. So it's not. I mean, he's not necessarily like a. I mean, we were comparing the movie before to Falling Down, right? Where like, I mean, dude, if this was the movie Falling Down, then probably he would have killed his boss. Yeah. But you know, his motivation is obviously just beyond. But I mean, that's where it gets a little bit confusing, right? We're like it's not supposed to be a petty revenge kind of a plot, but he does kill that fucking you know, the guy that screwed up his coffee, not enough foam, whatever the fuck. I mean, dude, that's a little bit fucking petty, right? I mean, that's like, dude. I mean, if you're gonna kill someone over something that's that petty, then why would you kill your fucking boss? But then, you know, like the fucking waitress, you know, like that spilled shit. Dude, I mean, dude, that's just like a innocent accident, you know. So like, why is he justified to kill this waitress, you know,
to frame his friend.
That's
To make it more believable.
Yeah,
to make it more believable.
It's pretty genius of him, but yet it sucks that's what I mean. That's why I don't necessarily see it as like a based movie, but more like a horror film.
Yeah,
Where he's just kind of like,
I know.
killing people that maybe don't deserve to die, but it's kind
I
of
know,
like,
but the message is still, like the political message he had, like it's still perfect. Political
right.
message.
He thinks the Earth should be there
Yeah,
should be a lot less people.
ecofascism, real ecofascism,
I don't even
and
know it's that. I think he just thinks there's too many people,
yeah, yeah, he does.
and not that there's too many white people or too many. It's just there's too many
Yeah, he
people.
doesn't discriminate. He doesn't discriminate, and that's kind of like lame. He does. It's lame that he doesn't discriminate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. That he doesn't discriminate. He should discriminate. Like he should kill like blacks or and dude, even in the movies, if he doesn't say it, like he like wait, I have to check it. You guys can talk about the movie. I'll have to check something. If it like talks about third
Yeah.
world countries, you have to clean the third world countries.
Wait, if it talks about what? Cleaning what?
Cleaning the world of third world country people. I just
Oh,
want to check it. I just want to check it if it's if he actually said it or he just listened to extremist stuff that it says it.
wait. Who listened to it? Sorry.
Okay, wait. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Yeah.
70 million people every year are brought into this earth.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing? Sucking up our resources.
This video, yeah.
Yeah. Durden, can you show the edit? Not it's, and we have to like credit the edit maker also. Durden, can you show the video in stream here? No,
Yeah.
in this. Yeah, show it. Can you do it? I would be perfect.
Which video?
Which video? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna copy the link and I'm gonna send it to your DMs like I did with Breivik article.
Right.
Yeah.
You can post it in the StreamYard chat as well.
I don't know how it works.
Dude, the
Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. There weren't that many characters in the movie. That's for sure.
yeah, it's really the parents. The parents, Bill and Evan, are kind of like the main, and then I think the cop, like one of the cops, is kind of a character, where he gets killed at the end.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna play the video. All right, we back.
Okay, yeah, it sounds good. There's not in this edit. There's not the scene what I was talking about. Wait,
It was a cool little edit, though.
yeah, it's a cool edit made by Storm. I totally recommending it to follow him or her and follow his content and keep up to date what edits he's still making.
Yeah, I noticed when he was in that speech, I caught that he's saying that that's its own brand of populism.
Yeah.
That video, you don't see that till the end of the movie. They show clips of it throughout the thing at the end. That's like the last thing you see before I don't know what he does because I haven't seen part 2, but he takes off. What an interesting interesting movie. I just didn't think it was like
preventing these future.
Hey, would you call this character Bill a sociopath?
I call him I would call him like dude. What does a sociopath nowadays even mean? Like a sociopath means that if you're like white and if you're like thinking about saving your own race, thinking about whatever, they can frame you sociopath, they can frame you psychopath, they can make you insane in an instant, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a great point.
A sociopath
right?
is someone that doesn't have feelings for others.
Yeah,
I mean, if we're talking about like legit feelings, legit definitions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, how much do we even trust? How much? I mean, just slight tangent. how much do we even trust what? Like, dude, fucking Freud, and like psychology, like, dude, that's all like fucking Jewish shit anyway. You know, like,
Yeah.
what do we even know about the definition of a sociopathy or like psychopathy? You know, what do we what do we even know about these definitions, really?
Well, I'm saying what I observed about him is there was no like he didn't have any feelings about what he was doing.
I
Like he
I
didn't
would think actually
hesitate to kill
opposite.
somebody. Like he just didn't.
Opposite.
Because
I
when you
think
see like you seen the one girl that was scared shitless, he goes, "Haha, pretty scary, right?" And then he just poof, and just shoots her.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
like thought it was funny to him, like he didn't.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't like,
I agree with that. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Durden. I tend to agree. I tend to agree with that point of view.
when
Right?
he goes into the bingo place, it was like funny to him the guy he's like, "Oh yeah, you could have it free of charge." He goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot my wallet." Like he was being like a smartass with them.
Yeah, yeah.
But it still shows that he has emotions and he
Put a
is
lot of
still
thought
like
into it, is what it is. It seems like to me.
yeah.
Really
Yeah,
thought about it so much that he doesn't even the fantasy is gone, and that's what they say about like serial killers and shit.
Dude,
Is they fantasize about killing people, and eventually the fantasy gets boring, and they want to do the real thing. Like just thinking about it's like not fun. You want to do the real thing now. It's kind of like what it seems like. This guy thought about it so much that he was just mentally
Mentally
excited
ready
about it.
to,
Like,
mentally ready to do it.
he had no hesitation, no
No remorse.
he had no feelings.
Yeah,
Like,
he had a mission. He had a mission for sure. Dude, that's the guy with the mission. That's the guy with the purpose in
he kills the sheriff. He goes, "Hey, you got blood on me."
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was more concerned about that than anything. Like, oh man, no,
and
no,
did it,
now I gotta
and
get rid of
that's
the
in my opinion, that's why this movie fails on like, dude. If this movie was more ethno centric,
yeah, it would have been pretty good.
it would have made more sense, and if it was like what Teet was saying, if he was killing more black people, then like it would have made more sense. But
I'll tell Teet this though, it would have gone viral if it were that way.
Yeah, I guess.
That would have gone viral, whether you liked it or disliked it. It
Fucking
would have gone viral. I mean, Black Twitter
For
would have
sure.
gone off on it.
For sure.
Mainstream media would probably talk about it.
Yeah, that's my thing. I want
But
to make
since
it
it's
happen.
kind of boring and just him killing other white people in small towns, it doesn't make it
Yeah, it's
that
like,
controversial.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I agree.
And people probably, you know what? I bet you Hollywood let this movie do its thing because it's like, hey, we get to watch white people die.
White people die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Uwe Boll's films. I don't think he relies on Hollywood to actually make his films, to be honest. So, but
Well, you know what I
but
mean.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Jordan, for sure.
It doesn't get that promotion, or
Yeah.
or
Exactly.
the censorship either way. It's not really getting promoted. It's not really getting censored. It's just
Yeah.
If you know about it, you know about it. I didn't know about it until you guys talked about it. I didn't know it existed or anything.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I only saw this movie because I saw the Breivik situation, and I read everything related about Breivik, and when I saw this news article, I knew what's up. I totally downloaded the movie from Pirate Bay, watched it. I was still like, yeah, this is a movie a lot of people should watch.
Yeah. Anyone listening, there's only 5 people right now, but
Yeah,
it's on YouTube. You watch
it's
it.
on YouTube. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
watch
Drop
all
the
the
link.
3
Drop the
movies.
link in the chat for people to watch it for sure.
All the 3 movies.
Yeah, T has a wrench.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just checking. I want to watch the scene. I want to find the scene when he says like,
I'll drop
you have
I'll drop the link. Yeah.
yeah, you do it.
Yeah, the 2 coolest parts of the movie is Evan's kind of video speech, and then the other one's speech at the end. I thought those were the 2 most interesting parts to me, where I was like focused on it a lot. Everything else was just kind of like shock and horror, but I paid attention a lot to the conversation with the parents, and then their whatever you want to call it, what do they call those things again? The fucking things that they say before they. My mind's drawing a blank, dude.
Manifestos.
Manifestos, yeah. There you go. Like those two manifestos were pretty good. Like interesting, like that little clip we just showed and stuff of making a speech. Thought that was interesting. I thought it was interesting how geniusly he pulled everything off without getting caught. I thought it was all pretty. That part of it.
It's not a bad movie. It's not a fucking bad movie. Like it's well put together and shit like that. I mean, I might want to go back and watch some other Uwe Boll films and see if they're as bad as I remember.
What does he tend to make horror films or?
Well, no, he tends to make like
video game movies,
video like low budget fucking video game movies. But and as far as I know,
Far Cry, Blood Rain,
that's one of his movies. That Blood Rain you guys were talking about.
Dude, is this Uwe Boll's is this the only like original film that Uwe Boll has made, or has he made other original films?
I wouldn't know.
Do you know, T?
What?
Yeah, Uwe Boll has he made other original films, or is this his own? Is this the only original film that he's ever made?
This one, I think it's. I know. I only know of this. I don't know any other. I only know of these movies.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I only know of Rampage. I don't know about others. I know that he made Far Cry. He made the Postal 2, another video game movie. Not even Postal 2, like just a Postal movie, and Blood Rain, like a vampire movies, vampire movie trilogy. Yeah. So I only know that for sure that the Rampage series is his own creation. Yeah.
He's the writer and director?
Yeah, Uwe Boll.
Yeah, writer and director in the for Rampage, yeah. Dude, he retired in 2016 to become a restaurateur. But he returned to filmmaking in 2022. Fucking A. Dude, is Uwe Boll like a secret Yevgeny Prigozhin? Fucking A.
What else do you have to say about the film, Ovi?
Well,
you don't like that. You don't like that he's killing white girls.
Yeah, of course. I mean, dude, like I said, dude, I would probably be more coherent if I had watched. I didn't know that we were doing the fucking review today. So I'm a little bit. Okay. I wish I could have watched the movie again before we actually did the review. I'd probably have more things to say. But I don't know, dude. Maybe when we do the review on part two and 3, I'll include more comments that I might have missed.
Short film too. It's not like a whole lot happens really.
Dude. You're right. Where like, dude, I mean, the most of the movie is just a fucking kill fest,
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, dude, it's really just like watching a fucking shooting or anything like that, Like, dude, I mean, you watch the setup, you watch him go to the like that, and like that's kind of the movie. I mean, I don't think there's very much. I think more the philosophy and more of the ideas actually come in in the later movies. To be honest, like that's where more of the uh, character development actually happens. Where I mean, dude, this movie is just like kind of an action film. You just see a guy like kill a bunch of people. I mean, it's really just kind of a straight up action film.
Yeah, I see it as a horror film, but without like knives and machetes. He's full auto. Murder.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
A little bit different. He's doing it in broad daylight too. It's not like he's stalking his victims one by one. Just does it all one morning.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting how he got away with it, how he thought of it all out, how he played.
I think the main message of the movie is like fear the white man.
Maybe. Well, the other thing I got out of it when I'm watching the whole thing is I'm thinking this is why maybe people believe in Second Amendment rights, because if everybody at all these places were armed to the teeth.
Yeah, dude. Would he actually have carried out his mission if everyone else had guns? Yeah.
Yeah, but there are a bunch of rooftop Koreans everywhere. He might not have made it.
Yeah. Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing how helpless everybody was. Like, nobody was armed and whatnot. Because I even think like a bunch of old Texans in the bingo place. I mean, there's a bunch of old geezers that fucking like to shoot guns.
Yeah, fucking open carry, or just,
Yeah. But then again, he had the gear on, so it would have been harder probably to get him. It might have bought you some time to get people out of there or whatever.
I mean, dude, armor's real, But, I mean, obviously, well, dude, I don't want to get too autistic.
That's one of the main things I got out of it. The cops couldn't save you is what I saw from it.
I mean, dude, what's that famous saying? Dude, when you need help now, the cops are 10 minutes away, and shit like that, right?
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, bro.
And cops are technically designed to investigate a crime scene, not necessarily prevent the crime scene.
Yeah. Well, and that whole saying about to serve and protect. I mean, dude, that's actually gone to court, and have been proven to be, actually, when we say serve and protect, we mean, I mean, dude, no joke. They actually said that cops are not obligated to like save you. Like, cops are actually obligated to save themselves over.
That makes sense too. Yeah. It's probably over like lawsuit stuff, because you could probably maybe the people in town can sue the city or sue the police department for not protecting them. So then they know that that's probably eventually something they're not going to be able to do. So, especially with all the mass shootings that have been happening. So I guess that's why.
Yeah, dude, I'll have to look up that court case. I mean, because it was a little bit weird. Like, it basically said that, like, yeah, the state is not obligated to fucking protect you. Like, the state is obligated to protect itself. And it's like, oh, okay, so what do we actually pay you for? What the fuck? Oh man, I mean, yeah.
The other thing I noticed about the movie was he's talking about population and all that, but the place that they live at is full of like all this forest land that nobody's even living in.
Great, yeah. Probably not the best place to film this movie, right? Maybe if it was taking place in like fucking
Los Angeles,
Baltimore, Los Angeles, yeah, fucking Chicago, And
that shit actually happens like in LA a lot. There's dudes that chimp out and start fucking shooting up places or.
Well, I mean, dude, it's happening more and more. I mean, not just in Los Angeles, but I mean, like I said, Baltimore, Chicago, Los Angeles. Dude, what am I thinking of?
The Chicago stuff's just black gangs killing other black gangs. It's not really Like it's not like a random. They're not like
Yeah,
random.
yeah, but dude, I mean, like places like San Francisco, even right, where like, dude, the downtown, there's so much crime going on. Like you know, these rich areas, like downtown San Francisco, fucking Beverly Hills, fucking Los Angeles, you know, the financial district of Chicago. Dude, there's so much crime going on that that I mean, dude, the businesses are just fucking shutting down.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, dude, and like you know, I think Beverly Hills is like the best example, right? Where we think of Beverly Hills as this rich fucking district, where or you know, like Saks Fifth Avenue in fucking New York City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, these places, dude, this is where like rich people go and shop and whatever the fuck. And I mean, dude, the crime has gotten so bad that even these rich districts have gotten so infested that they're shutting down fucking the stores in these areas.
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
Well,
that's
that's where
fucking
you get
crazy.
back.
That's
where
fucking crazy.
You got to get back into that Second Amendment stuff. Is the problem with California is you got to let these businesses have, you know, armed security that can take somebody out.
Well, I mean, forget the security. I mean, dude,
There's
these are the
there's
places
certain
where
places,
they're
though.
like defund the police and we're a sanctuary city and all this kind of stuff, right? You know, you know, like they basically legalized crime in these areas is what they've actually done.
Like, but that's not all California stores. Like, certain places they do have policies where their security will like they'll attack you. You know, they'll fight you. You know, if you're trying to run out.
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, dude, that should be the
Like
fucking.
where I live, that shit doesn't happen. Like the security, they'll like put hands on you if you try to steal. They don't like just let you walk out. They'll like fight you. They don't shoot, but they'll,
Yeah, did I remember like dude when I was living in San Francisco, dude back in like 2006 to 2008, dude even back then the whole idea of like trying to stop someone from stealing. No, I mean, dude, even back then, the company would tell you to, you know, don't stop them, just let them take shit.
I worked
And
at a
it's
place before that they had security and they did wrestle somebody in the parking lot and the dude like died or something. And so
the guy that stole or the guy
guy
that
that stole, yeah, he was pinning him down, kind of like some George Floyd shit. He was like pinning him down with his knees,
Mhm.
and the guy like had a heart attack or something. And
Yeah.
so then the family sued, and they won the lawsuit that they should have like let him go or something because like
just let him steal,
because
bro.
he wasn't
Just let him steal.
stealing because the amount of money he was stealing wasn't worth his life or something like that.
Yeah,
And
dude,
that-
it's
that's
all
kind of gotten
it's all
worse.
gay. It's all gay.
Anyways, I gotta take a break. I'm gonna go pee, get something to drink. I'll be back in a sec though.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, bro.
sounds
Dude.
good.
Yeah, you beat me to it, bro. I was gonna do the same thing. So, dude, Teet, is there? I mean, dude, we've been going for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything that we haven't really talked about yet that we should talk about?
We basically talked about everything, and we talked about even more. We like went off
Yeah, I mean,
topic
we talked about a
sometimes.
lot, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
we went full like fucking political philosophy, talking about Rome, talking about
Yeah, exactly.
talking about politics and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, talking about Star Wars, the Old Republic game.
Talking about Star Wars, yeah.
Sit philosophy.
I mean that was the most embarrassing part of the stream, but yeah, we talked about
dude,
Star Wars.
Yeah, it was.
Teet learned all his politics from fucking
No,
from the Old
not,
Republic.
not only that, but like overall, dude. When I was like younger, I was like reading newspapers every fucking day. Every fucking day, I was reading news. I was listening. I even fucking like commented like I was like underage commentator of news. Not like official one. Not
underage, yeah.
yeah, not like official one. I was like commenting in news websites, news websites. Articles. I was commenting online. I was like arguing with people and shit like that. I I
Fucking A.
I knew what the major public of Estonia wanted and what they liked and what they disliked, and I like grew into the politics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like I was like totally into that politics shit for sure.
Dude, I kind of feel like if there's any last thing to talk about this movie, it's the end where I mean we talked about it a little bit before, but where like was he actually Evan's friend? Like did he I mean we already talked about it a little bit, but I mean someone brought up the aspect of like being a sociopath, and
Durden.
yeah. I mean, like, what are we supposed to think of the Bill Williamson character? Like, he fucking kills his friend, and frames him for the mass murder.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, yeah, I mean, what are we supposed to think about Bill Williamson?
Where it's like a perfect example of a person who like is willing to make like a mission for himself. You know, it's like obviously like we talk about the first movie right now, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
like whole trio
Yeah.
whole series of movies. We're
I
only
mean,
talking
I mean,
about
I
one.
mean, it's kind of funny though, right?
Yeah. To,
Because
to understand to
wait,
understand him
but
totally.
before Durden gets back,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we can
like
talk.
because obviously Durden hasn't seen all three films.
Yeah, yeah, only one.
Like I mean, what is your opinion on Bill Williamson? Like throughout all three films, like I mean,
In the end, it shows that he's like a mastermind. He's like mastermind of the right wing. Even if he like,
of the right wing.
yeah, he likes. There's even like there's not the scene about it, but there's like a message like he's fed is messaging him like he's fed person, fed
Oh wait,
friend.
we never actually wait. Oh, what did?
What? Yeah,
Well, I mean,
we can talk
no
about it. We can
spoilers,
talk.
no spoilers for
Yeah, we
for
can
the
talk
other
about
movies.
it.
But did
We
we
can talk about
do
it right
do
now.
we
Everything
ever
is
do we
fine.
ever do we ever
Yeah.
find out who that
Nope.
insider?
Never.
The-
Never.
Which is interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a like a good thing or a bad thing that we never find out who the insider is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's still I still I mean whatever plot holes there might be, um, and even though Uwe Boll might be like a fucking
He could be either way.
or
He
whatever
could
the
be
fuck.
either way. He could be either way. He could be like a real low-key Nazi or a real liberal shitlib. Yeah, he could be either way. I'm just saying that maybe he's like a secret Nazi. Maybe he's. I'm saying that it might be like officially true, or It could be either way. It could be either way. He might be a secret Nazi or a secret shitlib. Not the secret shitlib, but obviously shitlib. Yeah.
I mean, dude. Dude. Because Uwe is a German. He's either. I mean, dude. It's either two choices, right? He's either a fucking hardcore Nazi, you know,
Yeah,
or he's a fucking Merkel fucking Weimar fucking shitlib, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's one or the other, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
dude,
Yep.
Germans are pretty black and white.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know, man. Dude, I would like to think that Uwe is a fucking
secretly
a
based.
fucking hardcore Nazi, but I just don't I don't know, man. Dude.
Yeah, like you love to say, he's just a Eurofag. He's just a Eurofag.
Just Eurofag.
Okay, then.
Even if he's like kind of based in some like stuff.
Well, I mean,
he,
yeah.
like,
How based can a European actually be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. He's kind of based.
Yeah, I'm the like hardcore exception.
There's
Maybe.
probably a lot of really based Europeans that just like they hide it like Bill. You know, they probably
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when I say like Eurofags, I mean like the kind of like government shit. Like, dude, there's no First Amendment, there's no Second Amendment. You know, I mean, yeah, like there might be based Europeans, but there's no based like European.
Is America
fucking
that
government.
much more based though?
Yeah.
Well, parts
bro.
of it are, but
Well, no, dude. I mean, bro, like, dude, the Bill of Rights. The fucking Bill of Rights is like the most base thing that's ever been created.
That's what gives homework rights.
No, not
Okay.
99999.
I don't know.
Dude, that's been perverted. But I mean, like, dude, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, the you know, what's his name, dude? The guy that legalized pornography. He used the First Amendment in order to do that.
Yeah.
Which
So there's women and all that, you know.
yeah, I don't know, but I guess what I would say is that, dude, that was an incorrect ruling. Like, dude, the First Amendment is to prevent government speech, you know, political speech. It's to prevent political speech from being censored.
Mhm.
Now, tell me how pornography is political speech.
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, it's not fucking political speach. So I mean, to use and that's how pornography was legalized, was using the First Amendment. But like, bro, like, dude, how is pornography fucking political speech? It's not.
Some people say pornography is like a performance art or something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the excuse that they used.
Yeah, that's the
But dude, like, dude, I'm sorry, dude. It's still just fucking dumb.
Exactly. It's like Weimar Germany all over again.
Yeah. And then that's why, you know, I mean, dude, that's why trying to talk about you know, I've told you, Teets, about like libertarian fascism, right? And you know, this whole idea of like you know, having liberty and also being like having an authoritarian system. You know, it gets a little bit complicated. And this is why the whole ethno-nationalism thing is actually important. And like understanding of our nation. Because when pornography was legalized, dude, who was it? Who was it that brought that argument to the courts? It was the fucking brought that to the courts.
And who like made the porn industry? Who like made porn industry and who like?
Yeah. Like there would have been no white person would have ever brought that to the courts.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Well,
for sure.
I could tell Thunder Talker's getting tired now.
I'm
It's
getting a
2
little bit tired
a.m.
myself, to be honest.
It's 2 a.m. here, but I'm
I
still
mean,
good.
dude. I mean, is there anything else that we need to say about the film?
About the Rampage.
I mean, dude, this
Quick little movie.
to be honest,
Only an hour, 20 minutes.
dude, this review has gone on a little bit longer than
Unexpected.
than fucking mine and Thomas's fucking reviews. I mean,
Yeah, but
3 hours is pretty long. 3 hours is pretty long.
yeah, dude, I had it like planned out, like we talk about all of the 3 movies, but we can't because obvious
Yeah,
reasons.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was still good. It was still good, and yeah, we can end it right here because we talked about everything already. Even though I would like to I would love to talk more about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, dude, we gotta. I mean, we'll do the part 2 and part 3
Yeah,
later. Yeah.
would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah, it was not enough time for us to prepare and everything.
It's an interesting movie.
Well, sorry, guys. I thought we were doing a stream tomorrow. I mean, wait, don't.
Just believe. Dude, start drinking flavored water. Flavored water.
Flavored water.
I know, right?
I
Sparkling
mean, dude,
water.
that's what alcohol is. Flavored water, bro. That's flavored
Sparkling water. Sparkling water.
water. Yeah, dude, fucking
Just water with the taste. Water with the taste, if you can.
Yeah.
Forget about alcohol, dude. Forget about alcohol.
But without alcohol,
Dude, how do I fucking live? I live every day.
Dude, dude. You live in fucking Estonia. You live in basically the most Nazi state in fucking the world. How do I live here without drinking? Oh yeah, dude, it's only a fucking National Socialist state. Yeah.
Dude, it's like fucking liberals are taking or covering our nation.
Yeah, dude,
but
you
the
gotta
problem
do
is-
something about that fucking female prime minister that you got. Well, but by the way, I mean, I don't know, I don't know if we want to. I mean, I think the movie review is done now, but
Yeah,
I do
movie
want to
review is
ask Teet later. I mean,
Yeah.
whether we're online or not, talking about
Yeah.
you're fucking dude, the fraud or the dude, your prime minister has got the
Oh yeah, the
dude, the
making business with
the
Russia,
Russian, yeah.
making business with Russia. Oh, dude, it's so bad for her. It's so fucking bad. Like everybody.
Dude, it seems like it's been getting worse. I've been paying attention. It seems like
It's getting worse for her every fucking day, and she won't still step down. She won't step down.
Yeah.
It's fucked
And
up
it
situation.
seems like the calls for her to step down are getting more and more loud.
Yeah, but she won't do it. She won't fucking do it. Which sucks. I hate to some radicalized people have already talked about. We have to make a coup. We have to make a.
I mean, dude.
militarized-
Do you, is there? I mean, is she gonna survive the next election?
I hope not.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? You hope not? I mean, will people still vote for her, or will they vote for your party?
They will vote for our party for sure, majority for sure.
Like enough to actually oust her from power.
I hope so. But as far as I've learned, that Estonian people are still very supporting Ukraine, and our party.
Yeah. Your party is
last
kind of
time-
neutral, kind of a pro.
Yeah.
Not pro-Russian, but kind of neutral and shit like that.
Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
We are getting more pro-Ukraine now. We're getting.
Oh
more
really? Oh really?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, I
Because-
mean, wait. Why is
Why?
that?
Why is that? because we lost.
Just to win the election? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, of course, dude. Because last time, like our party lost.
See, they do. That's why politics is gay, bro. That's why politics is gay. You guys know that Russia is in the right, but in order to win the election, you have to be pro Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That's gay. That's fucking gay. All right, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I don't know if we're gonna keep streaming.
We'll just be in the stream, but we can keep talking.
Yeah. All right. Zigo. Oh, dude. Yeah. BRB.
All right, it's a good movie review.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by, whoever stuck it out. But yeah.